Today we're back at my parents' house for part 2 of their epic garden renovation. My parents previously had a charming front yard landscape with a mix of shrubs, perennials, and annuals. They had pots, hanging baskets, walkways, flags, and lights, which added character to their outdoor space. Even though their landscape was lovely, the maintenance had become a burden. Our goal was to transform their space from an informal, high-maintenance garden with a large variety of plants into a low-maintenance, formal garden with a large quantity of the same plant. We started by doing a site analysis and discussed how the light, soil, layout, and surrounding plantings would influence our design. The part of the garden we're working on this year is under the canopy of a large oak tree, which makes it a part-shade garden. The planting area under the windows slopes down to the right, and the front slopes down towards the road. This creates a dry planting environment, so I'm only using plants that are drought tolerant once established. We also talked about enhancing the colonial style of their house by using a formal design rather than informal. And we decided to echo the color palette of the house in our plant choices. I'm limiting our plant color palette to green, blue, purple, and white, and I'm creating a landscape that's primarily evergreen shrubs and evergreen ground covers to cut down on maintenance. In the last video, we removed the old shrubs, perennials, pots, and pathways, and planted 5 storm-proof hydrangeas. These smooth white hydrangeas will eventually form a beautiful blooming hedge inside a tightly clipped boxwood border. In Pennsylvania, smooth hydrangeas can handle sun or shade and only require a yearly early spring or late fall pruning. That brings us to today's video, where we're planting the bones of the entire design. I ordered a Green Mountain Boxwood Instant Hedge to frame our entire design. These ready-to-plant hedges arrive in long boxes and create a literal instant hedge when planted side by side in a ditch. We went back and forth on whether to use individual boxwoods and train them into a hedge over 5 years, or should we spring for the instant hedge? Since our goal was instant low maintenance, we decided to spring for the instant hedge. This hedge looks perfect from the moment it's planted and only requires a yearly trimming. I have this hedge in our front yard, and I didn't clip it at all until its 3rd year in the ground. Since the soil at my parents' is compacted, I hired a crew to dig the trench for us. They used a green machine with a large auger to break up the soil and dig the planting ditch. I hand dug the area in our front yard, but in order to save time and save my back, I felt that hiring help was a good investment. Once the ditch was dug, my mom and I worked together to get the hedges out of their boxes and into the ground. It took us 2 days and approximately 7 hours to plant the entire hedge. Instant hedges come in 3 different sizes. If you're lifting the hedges out of the boxes yourself, I would recommend the mini hedge. The mini hedge has 5 plants in a 32-inch long unit. It's approximately 18 inches tall from the top of the soil to the top of the plant, and the root ball is 7 inches deep and 10 inches wide. After planting, I mulched the entire area, and my dad watered everything in deeply. Here's a look back at what this area looked like when we first started this makeover. And here's what it looks like now. The boxwood instant hedge provides beautiful, formal structure to their front yard, and it's going to look good year-round. The hydrangeas will form an interior hedge within the next 3 years, giving them beautiful white blooms on easy care shrubs. Next, we'll come in with an early blooming evergreen ground cover that will carpet the interior of the garden and add tall purple alliums for May color. Moving forward, the only maintenance will be mulching the exterior of the beds once a year, pruning the hydrangeas once a year, and trimming the boxwood instant hedge as desired. Now for the most important part of any garden design renovation, making sure our furry friends approve. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you for part 3 of this garden design renovation. Bye, friends!